Hi, I'm Hillary, and I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. So, this is my YouTube channel, and I wasn't always an endurance athlete. For so many years, I started my own business back in 1992, and all I did was focus on the business. That was my life. That was what I enjoyed doing. And then, I don't know, I guess I became middle-aged and I started to think to myself, I need to change my life. So I joined a gym for the first time in my life, and the trainer said to me, go on the treadmill and work out. And I didn't really know how to use a treadmill, so I said, I'm not sure what to do here. But he already left, and I'm left standing there in front of this treadmill that I really had no idea what to do with it. And I asked the woman who was running next to me, and she's like dripping wet, and she's just anyway. So I said to her, excuse me, could you help me turn this on? I felt like such a loser, but anyway. She did. She was really nice. She helped me turn it on, and the rest is really history. I just started to run, and it was a very slow and gradual thing, but I did it. And then I started running a lot with a friend of mine, and one day we had just finished the Brooklyn half. We were just about finished, and she said to me, no more, I'm done. And I said to her, well, why don't we try a triathlon? I had been to Sanibel, Florida, as a Google Glass Explorer. I was one of the original Google Glass Explorers. And I said, I'd been down there, and the tourism director told me to check out this race. And I thought, oh, that'd be so cool. Swimming in this, in the Gulf of Mexico, and, just enjoying that beautiful water. So, fast forward, I talked her into it. The two of us went down there. It was a disaster, but when I crossed the finish line, I absolutely loved it. And then I started to become really passionate about triathlons. I started to build a whole brand around triathlons. And now I have a series of podcasts. And I've been podcasting since 2011. So my podcast is about everything and anything that has to do with either endurance sports or life. So I do have two blogs. I have a lifestyle blog, which makes sense, right? And it's called HillaryTopper.com. And then I also have a triathlon diary blog. It's called ATriathletesDiary.com. And so in addition to my podcast, I have these two blogs. I'm also the author of From Couch Potato to Endurance Athlete, and I'm really proud of that work. That actually came out of my blog, A Triathlete's Diary, and it documented some of my journeys, some funny, some sad, that related to triathlon and endurance sports. The thing about it is that I wrote this book not for me. I wrote it actually for you. I wrote it so that people like you would buy it and get inspired by it. I'm just hoping that people get off the couch and say, you know what? I'm not that old. I could still do this. I'm not that overweight. I could still do this. It doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, anything. It doesn't matter. You can do this. You can change your life. You can change your body, and you can change your mind, and you could really, have fun. So in addition to that, I have an Instagram page and I do a lot on Instagram. I'm writing 2 more books now, one on how to become a triathlete, and it's really specifically for somebody who's just starting out, to how to become an open water swimmer, again, for somebody who's just starting out. I also teach at Hofstra. I'm an adjunct professor there, and I teach digital communications because I wrote a couple of books. I wrote Branding in a Digital World, and I also wrote Everything You Ever Wanted to Know About Social Media. And those books have been around a while. Branding in a Digital World, I recently updated, so it's brand new. Has all new information, so that's kind of exciting, and I use that as a course book for my course. Anyway, let me know what kind of videos you'd like me to run on this channel. I do have a bunch of webinars, and I do post my podcasts, but I'm always open to suggestions. So if you have a suggestion on something that you want me to talk about, I'd love to hear it. You can just drop your comments below in the comments section. Thanks so much for listening.